Hello everybody and welcome to another Bike Student. Today guys, we are going to be doing a bit of a test with one of, I think, the most important settings in the game, and that is direct lean. Now from what I've gathered, direct lean is basically how fast the bike corrects itself to upright while you're, leaning it over. So you lean it over, and then how does it correct itself? This is zero direct lean that I'm on right now. So it's more like MX Simulator if you ever played that. You really have to be very, very cautious with how you're leaning. As you can see, I leaned all the way over right there. Now, I'm someone that's come from 100 direct lean, which means this thing is all the way up. And this is just kind of normally how you'd see me playing the game right here. So where if I lean over, the bike corrects itself extremely quick. And honestly, it makes the game play more, like an arcade game. This is a setting, honestly, I've never really experimented with. And so I honestly didn't know really what it did exactly. I knew it made the leaning more snappy, but I didn't know that it's zero direct lean. It was almost like full freedom, to leaning. But today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be testing different direct leans, doing some laps here at Redbud, fairly easy track. And yeah, hit that like button, and let's get right into the video, boys. All right, boys, first direct lean we are testing on the YZF 450 is 100, which is what I run stock. So I'm kind of just going to do a nice little smooth lap here. Obviously, I don't ride the 450 too much. Tried to ride it a bit more recently, though, because it is a very fun bike to ride. I know a lot of people are going to ask about, what's the sound mod? I'm pretty sure I just downloaded the regular BRAP sound mod pack, and then I just put the KX450 limiter on this bike. So that's where that is. That's very easy to find in the mods page. You just go into the sound mods tab, which you should see it. Kind of hard to download it, but anyway, I don't really want to get into that right now. Just want to let you guys know. So it kind of sounds like I might have the reflex limiter on there. It's pretty funny. Slaps a bark so far. Oh god. But I want to be on the 450 because it gives me more of a clean slate for these laps and these lap times. Oh god, Jan, don't crash. The goal is to not crash a single time on any of these laps. If I do, I'll probably just redo the lap off cam. The Jan never crashes though, you gotta remember that. It just never happens. I think this will be a 49 if we keep this momentum up. 149 is my guess. That's what it's feeling like. Almost tucked the front right there. That could have been very bad. And it was a 149, but the lap did not count. Dude, why? Okay, you guys saw it. It was a 149, alright? I don't know what's going on or why the lap didn't count. You saw it happen. It was all on camera. Alright, let's go to 80. Alright, boys, we are now on 80 direct lean. We're going to work down increments of 20. And so far, this actually feels really good. A lot more smooth than 100. I do have to say. See how it affects the lap times, though. It's going to be really interesting to see. Now, how does it affect our consistency? It should throw us off a bit, but maybe it won't. I think as farther we work down, though, it's going to get pretty difficult. So far, this feels really good, though. And I recommend all you guys experiment with this. Don't just take a YouTuber's direct lean like I did, like an idiot. Oh god. Well, I guess not. I kind of experimented with it because I took Linz's direct. I think he was like 40% or 60%, something like that. And I ran that for a while. It was fine. And then one day, I don't even know why, I just changed to 100 and I just left it there. I have no idea why I did that. So if any of you took 100 direct lean from me, I recommend you guys test it out because this is a very important thing in this game. Imagine this lap's faster than the 149. I don't think it will be. I'm not. It might be. This is close. Might be a last corner type ride here. Still mad that first lap didn't count. I have no idea why. Uh-oh. That's interesting. Interesting line choice from the Jan there. That's going to lose him at least a second. And it's a 48, and it also didn't count. What the heck is happening, bro? Alright, guys, 60 direct lean now. Not sure why the laps are not counting. I could not tell you why. Just MX Bikes things. Mess that corner up pretty good. But so far, this feels a lot smoother. 80 felt really good. I have a feeling the sweet spot's between 60 and 40, I would guess. That's what most people run. I feel like the 450 is the best bike to test it on because it's, you know, one of the heaviest bikes, one of the most powerful. So far, I'm feeling pretty dang smooth right now on this 450. That corner usually gets me, so once we get by that corner, I should be good. No way, bro. I keep overcorrecting that because I remember in qualifying I was always landing on the left side, and you can't take that inside line. So now I am overcorrecting it to the right. Oh my goodness. Oh, this feels so different. It feels good, but obviously I'm not used to it at all. I pray this lap counts. This is going to be just around those two other laps, too. It's going to be, like, about the same. All right. Oh, my. Oh, 147. I've gotten a second faster every lap, and that also didn't count. Are you serious, bro? All right, guys, we're down to 40. This is gonna feel very odd for me. So I need to take it a lot slower and just try to be more smooth. It's crazy how I can already just feel the difference in how the bike rides. I'm sensing a lot more stability in the back end. And the front end for that matter, just because I'm not overcorrecting, you know, getting out of turns. It's more just the exit of turns. The entry is a little different, but the exit's the main thing. And lowering your direct lean is sort of smoothing out that process and putting it more in your hands rather than in the game's hands. Which actually feels really, really good. Can we keep the trend? Can we run a 46 here? Probably not. I just, guys, I'm so sorry. Of course I do that. Of course the Jan does that. No wonder my laps aren't counting. Dude, we're kind of flying right now, though. Oh my. Getting a bit steezy McGeezy. Oh. See, that's the problem. It's the exit of corners. That's not me. That's me not being used to it. Which doesn't mean it's bad. It just means I have zero experience. Feels like so much more smooth. That's a 48. Again, didn't count. Alright, I just did a lap on this, but I didn't record it. So, apparently, I don't know. The Jan's a bit tired, apparently. But, yeah, we're on 20, direct lean. The lap was pretty bad anyway, so this is probably better that I at least get some practice on it. But this, I think, is where it's starting to get to a point where you kind of lose a lot of control and power as far as the exit of corners. Like, right there, you can see it's very hard to get the bike back standing because it's such a low setting. You have to go a lot slower. Now, I don't know, maybe if you're coming from sim, like starting on a lower direct lean is probably an easier way to get back into this game. So if you're like a sim player, I'd actually recommend you start on something like this if you're trying to transition to MX bikes. Oh my goodness, see what I mean? Like, it's like once you lean over super far, there's like you're committed. There's no way of getting out of it in a split second like you can do on 100. On 100, you just like you can correct your leaning in so fast. It's crazy. But it can also allow for a lot of mistakes as well when you're overcorrecting. And this just, I just don't think it allows you enough. Oh my goodness. Doesn't give you like enough time when you're kind of going the pace that I've been going recently. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting kind of fast. So yeah, I just don't know. But it also could be I'm just not used to it. Oh. Massive front tuck there in the sand. Yeah, I'd say this is just it's too little. Need to be able to lean the bike over a little bit quicker. I mean, dude, that's crazy. See how it feels out of this corner. Dude, no, it's too slow. Confirmed. If you're going my pace, if you're a newer player and you're just trying to get around the track, it probably wouldn't feel terrible, but yeah, that's 20. I do not recommend. Do not do this. But yeah, let's go to 0, which I'm not excited for. All right, boys, 0 direct lean. Oh my God, can't even get over the finish line. This is absolutely insane. Oh my God, dude, you can't even turn. It's like, it feels like you're a sloth. Like you literally just don't have any, like, it's like you have no strength at all. The bike is like riding for you. It's not like sim. Like I wouldn't really compare this setting to kind of like this is how sim leaning is. It's more just it makes the bike heavier, I guess, and you're leaning slower. It's not like it gives you more control. Like I can't even ride. This is insane. I'm gonna have to do a video where I freaking hop in an online race in 0 direct lane. Because that would be a riot. And there's no way I could ever win on this. Are you, bro? Maybe on a stock track actually probably wouldn't be too bad. You have to really think about how far you're leaning over. Like I'm used to getting all the way over, like dragging the handlebar. You can't do this on this. Oh my goodness. It's just not a possibility. But as far as what do I think is the best, I'm going to have to say 60% felt the best to me. And I'm actually going to change mine after this video to 60%. That's what I'm going to be running from now on. I may change it back eventually, but I don't know. I mean, I ran a 47 on 60. Felt good. We will definitely not be changing it to 0. I don't recommend anyone change it to 0. This makes me want to uninstall the game. I'm just like imagining if this is how the game played. Like permanently. This is actually insane. Like I actually feel like I just got on for the first time in 8 years. Oh, I'm determined to hit Larocco's at 0 direct lane. You have to correct it so much. The game just doesn't care. Does not help you. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for the video. Just a little bit of a test, but we already know the conclusion. 60% I think is the way to go. Maybe you can go 50, maybe you can go 40. 40 wasn't too bad either. But anything below 40%, you're just a psychopath. And I think anything above 80% is, well, maybe a little bit too helpful to the point where you're gonna get more Pobobo physics, you're gonna get more back end swaps, front tucks. And I think cornering will be a smooth. So yeah, that's what my opinion is. This is coming from someone who was on 100, so I was at the max. So yeah, I think that's something to like. Mouse video. Peace.